In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the high beam and low beam headlight bulbs on your 2013 to 2018 Hyundai Santa Fe. It's a very easy process. It's only going to take us about 10 minutes to change all the 4 bulbs. So let's go ahead and get started. Open up the driver's side door. Now, when you open up the door, you see right where your left foot would go. That's where the primary hood release lever is. So pull it over there. Now in front of the vehicle, right on top of the Hyundai emblem there, that's where the secondary hood release lever is. So put a couple fingers in there, press it up, and then pull the hood up. Now when you open up the hood supports itself in its place using those 2 black hood struts over there. And so when you open it up, it stays in place. Now we're going to tackle the high beam bulbs first. So that's the passenger side high beam bulb. Grab the cover, twist it left, and off it comes. That's the electrical connector there. Just grab the connector and pull it out. Right, once you get the connector off, just make sure you get it out of the way completely. Right, otherwise it just makes the process of getting the bulb out a little bit more frustrating. So make sure you get it out. Now we can undo the clip. So press it down and off the clip comes. Right, same thing with the clip. Just make sure you get it out of the way completely. Take a few seconds, there's no rush. Now we can get the bulb out. So just grab the bulb. It's going to come out easily. There's nothing holding it in place now. Once you get the bulb out, it says it right there on the bulb, H7. So that's the replacement bulb type. That's the one you have to get, H7. So get the bulb, put the bulb back in place. And when you're putting it back, just make sure the little notch on the bulb, make sure that notch is positioned upwards. Right. Now we can put the clip back on. Clip is on. And now we can put the electrical connector back on. It just goes in the way I'm putting it over here. Push it on, done. Put the cap back on and then twist it right. And then we are done with the passenger side one. Now the driver's side bulb is right there in front of the battery. Right there, that's the cover for it. Right? Same process as the passenger side one. Twist it left and the cover comes off. Just get the cover out. Now we will get the electrical connector off. Just grab it, pull it out. Alright, once it's off, make sure you get it out of the way completely. Now we can undo the clip there. You can get the clip out of the way completely. And now I'm going to get the bulb off. See what I mean by the clip? See, now right now the clip is in the way and it just makes it a little bit more frustrating. Because you're trying to get the bulb out and the clip is sort of stopping you from doing it. So make sure you get the clip off and out of the way. Then you can easily get the bulb. H7 bulb, just like the passenger side, put the bulb in. And see, right now the bulb is not sitting flush. So I'm going to twist the bulb so that the notch goes into the slot there. Right there, like that. That's good. Now it's sitting flush. Now I can put the metal clip back on. It's on. Put the electrical connector on. Once it's on, just push it so it locks in place. Right, now we can put the cover back on. Make sure the cover is sitting flush like that and then twist it right and we are done. Now we can move on to the low beam bulbs. Before we tackle the low beam bulbs, you want to disconnect the negative terminal for the battery. Right, because those are high voltage bulbs, you don't want to be messing around with it while the negative terminal is still connected. So get a 10mm socket or wrench and disconnect the negative terminal for the battery. Again, we'll start with the passenger side one. That's the cover right there. It says open close on it. Right, grab that cover, twist it left, like quarter of a turn. And now we can get the cover off. We will need a Phillips head screwdriver for this. Right, it says it right there on it, number 1 Phillips head. Because we need the screwdriver to get those 2 screws which are on the clip which are holding the bulb in place. So use the screwdriver and get those 2 screws off. And I want you to see this. The screw may fall off in the housing when you're doing it and that's okay. Once you get the bulb out, you can easily get the screw out too. Repeat the process for the other screw over there. Get that out and now the whole clip comes off. Once the clip is out, there's nothing else holding the bulb in place except the electrical connector. Get the bulb out first and then we will disconnect the electrical connector. That makes the job easier because you can hold the bulb with one hand and then pull the electrical connector out with the other hand. Get the replacement bulb. It's D3S. That's the replacement bulb type. Get the bulb in just the way I'm doing it over here, right? That's the trick. You want to get the bulb in and then put the electrical connector on. That makes the job easier. Otherwise, you'll be struggling with that. So once you get that done, all we have to do now is simply put the clip back on, tighten it down with those 2 screws, and then we can put the cover on, then twist it right. That is good. And now we can move on to the driver's side. The one extra thing that we have to do for the driver's side is get that diagnostics connector off. So use the screwdriver, the same one, get that screw off, get the connector off. Now we can easily access the bulb. That's the cover right there. Exact same process as the passenger side. Twist the cover and the cover comes off. And same thing. See those 2 screws, same clip holding the bulb in place. But what I want to show you is the exact same process, and that there's enough space over there. See, I can put my entire hand in there. Yep, there's enough space for me to access the clip and the bulb. Right? Once you're done, put the cover back on, twist it right. Let's not forget to put the diagnostics connector back in its place. Tighten that down. And now we can put the negative terminal connector for the battery on. Make sure it's on completely, tighten that. In order to close the hood, simply lower it and slam it shut. That's pretty much it.